My people, with this video, you will understand say my time don reach. Whoa, till they ask all those NEPA now wey BEDC now, wetin be their war for this Benin? Like time don reach. Mo watch this video together first. I dey come.
Reported against the wish of my colleagues the idea of privatizing electricity. My main argument then was that the beauty of capitalism and of private ownership is that in seeking to make profit, they will render a service. But the danger of public ownership is that whether they render a service or not, they draw on the taxpayer treasury in the name of correcting what is there. I could never have imagined, as it is today, that a private person will collect money for services he did not render. And the Nigerian people are helpless. Even we here as privileged class have had to buy the transformer that I use here in the heart of Abuja. And to install it, I have to persuade, negotiate, and even effect payment to Abuja distribution, whatever, to connect the transformer I have procured personally with my resources. And hereafter, this transformer becomes the property of the disco. And every month, I am asked to pay bill on brand A or whatever.
Under your transformer.
Like you said, sir, every state governors, or most, spend public funds, buy transformers for communities. And then you still have to contribute money. Many of us, very soon, when we go back to the electorate, they are going to tell us that for 1 year, for 2 years, they've had no light. What is the problem? No transformer. And then they ask you a senator to go out and buy the transformer. You look for the money, you buy the transformer. And then they say, NEPA says you have to pay for them to connect the transformer to their grid. If cables are faulty, you buy the cable for them to install it. Even right now, I have requests from several communities asking me to buy the transformer and to get them connected. And yet, sir, the key element in distribution is transformer and cables, among others. So if these ones are now being procured by state government using public funds and individuals using their personal resources, what is the cost that these discos are incurring? Now, worse, the money they claim to have paid, because the logic of privatization was to inject private capital into these services. In truth, they went to borrow from Nigeria depositor funds in various banks, thereby killing some of those banks who have now become the liability of AMCON, which itself is also a contradiction about the logic of free market. And what they have borrowed, Mr. President, since the privatization took place, what they have borrowed through CBN and other sources is 10 times more than the amount they claim to have paid to become owners of those discos. Lastly, sir, as things stand, discos own not more than 60%, quote, own. So it is arguable where the total money you have borrowed from public sources is more than your private capital, whether you can still claim to be privately owned. 40%, as we speak, still belongs to the federal government. But sir, there are no governing councils. There is no governing board for this discourse. So federal government owns 60% of a business, and it has no say in the board of those companies. So there is no corporate governance. The one of Edo is owned by a pharmacist. The wife is a banker. The pharmacy becomes the chairman. The banker becomes the MD. They mismanage Edo economy, Delta economy, Ondo economy, Ekiti economy, and we are down right now in crisis. Even I, sir, that I don't live in Benin, my bill every month, I can't even afford it. So, Mr. President, I support the motion by my very good friend who lost an earlier motion, thanks to the vigilance of Mr. Senior President and your commitment to protect the poor. But this motion can benefit from a radical review, including the option of revoking the ill-conceived, ill-executed privatization and revisit it in line with the renewed agenda of Mr. President, that no one shall pay for services to a private Nigerian who did not render that service. We are going to a petrol station to buy fuel without a pump. and the person selling the fuel tells us this is the amount of liter I have ejected, you are no means to verify it. May your leadership, sir, or common as it is, be the one that gives us the political will to revisit and protect Nigerians, rich or poor, who have been victimized.
Thank you, my vibrant senator. I appreciate you for this. I beg me not give up. Me not see the press this thing. I beg. So now one of the vibrant senator of the Guan we ask we running. That's Oshomule. Either you like it or not, this man you see the try for your way. You don't understand, so like this one now with this video now, my people now we can understand and say really time don't reach. We will tell the ask all those snap and say, man, wait till be the real now work. What are the masses benefiting from you guys? Yes, now you will build that now for any community. Now you want draw lights maybe for 2-3 streets away from your house. You go meet NEPA, they will calculate how much you spend for cable, pole, workmanship, everything. Here calculate anyway. Finally, they'll come draw the light for you. And you come here tomorrow say, man, all those things not be your property. At times, say where you want to see tap after you don't draw, you don't buy like 6, 7, 8 pool, 10 pool. So where you want to see draw, you the hear say, man, who get maybe where you want tap from. You will say that money you see draw and reach here, you constantly pay. Who will pay? At times, say community will still collect. Finally, you can't get light for your house. Waiting come be the job of NEPA. You pay for everything. You pay for their whole services. At the end of the day, they'll still not be you get those property. We are developing streets and everywhere for them. Still, I bet all those videos, you need to reach where those people dey. I have video and some of you reach. Kudos to adapt so Shomule. I beg Akpabio, hello here, no. This one a very serious matter. Call these people. Why are we not having lights? And why people are spending money at the end of the day will not still get lights. So tell them all like be don't be lie, I will not part down.